stadium of Anaheim. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Two playoff hopefuls duke it out for wild card stand. Shohei Ohtani gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last three starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now at the plate here is Bo Bichette, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in here hoping to make it two in a row as they broke a three-game skid with a victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game two, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Upton's under it. He's got it one away. So next to bat will be Adam Engel, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that misses ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Plays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 to him now. And the count will be full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but let's take another look.
Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
all right, here's one more look at it. Looking for that indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the play. But I don't think there's enough right there to change the call.
Next to stand in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. The 1-0 home. In there, now the throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Fouled off. Nick Ahmed will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second.
Runner at second here with one man out.
Nick.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Skied down the left field line. Upton is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Marcus Semien. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. In there at the knees, strike 1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 count, the pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put it. Robbie Ray will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
1-1 to the Angels pitcher. Bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
At the plate now, Nick Ahmed popped him up. Guerrero has a play. 1 away.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Into the box, Mike Trout. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
First pitch on the way. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Stepping in now, Jared Walsh. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
That is good. The third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Ready now is Justin Upton. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out. So now to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. First at Bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you. Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Count even at 2-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. So the next to bat will be Vladimir Guerrero. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on.
They've got one out right here.
And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. The third baseman, Mike Mustakas, now. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Here we go now.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
2-0 now.
Down now.
A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. Mustakas will take the turn and hit for second.
Cut it, the hole.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Here's George Springer as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. This is foul right side. Mustakas at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Shohei Ohtani singled in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Now it'll be Reese McGuire, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first down. Back to the top of the order now. In the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. High and deep to right center. Crowd on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Now into the box, Adam Engel. Here's the first pitch.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. The Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 2-0.
He's out.
All set for the start of the fourth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Guerrero is retired, and there's one away. So bases are empty with one out now. And up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Semien. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, here is Teoscar Hernandez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So bases are empty with one gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Mustakas. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Mustakas will take the turn and hit for second.
No runner, go.
And he'll pull into second with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. And over to third now is the runner. Mustakas takes his lead at third with one away. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Upton on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bo Bichette. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So now into the box is Adam Engel. A hit in 2 tries so far. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, come on, guys.
And he misses 2-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Next to dig in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Engel, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. And Upton's not going to get him. He's in there at third.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Just got a piece up the line. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Justin Upton will start things out when we return. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Angels. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Shohei Ohtani. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
Wait for your pitch up there. Come on, baby. See your pitch.
I'm set with the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Angels strand a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Digging in will be Vladimir Guerrero. First pitch on its way. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Mike Mustakas, and it's fouled away. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Here we go, boys.
Open stance by Mustakas, and now the pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Again, another foul ball. Gurriel gets his lead at first, nobody out.
No one out now.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Upton. And they can't run it down.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Hit on the ground out to short. And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Mike Mayers comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with no.
Take your base. 3. Hey now. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Hey now.
This one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-0 the final score today. The Angels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Shohei Ohtani earned his 9th win of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
afternoon.